Basketball Breaks. Make sure you check it out.
Basketball Breaks.
Basketball Breaks.
Basketballbreaks.com. Keep it locked.
Okay, once again, the B-Ball Breaks podcast with myself, AC, aka the Architect, aka the Man of 1,000 Names.
Yeah, still my favorite one.
And on today's podcast, we just did a little impromptu one, and we got myself, and we also have Jan,
Yeah, what up, guys? How are you?
aka Jan Hemingway.
Yeah, that nickname will stick right now to me. It's fine for me. Like a big name attached to me, though, so that I will work hard on my writing. That's good.
No doubt.
76ers have so much talent, and if Embiid is playing a lot of minutes and is playing normally, he can win against a guy like Kristaps Porzingis. He has the talent to do it, and so they are winning their game in New York. And
for sure, and this is with Philly. It's just time. This is the thing that kills me. People are so extreme. So
yeah,
it's mad. So it's like you're terrible, or you're gonna win the flipping NBA championship. It's like, well, no, there's all kind of stuff in between. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
There's a spectrum here. So they're still young guys. You just gotta give them time. Just because they have some great talent, it doesn't mean that they're gonna be world beaters. Most of them are rookies or 1 year or 2 years removed from their rookie season. A lot of them have hardly played. Just give them time.
Exactly. Yeah, I trust the process as the thing, and a process is, to me, if I get the definition right, more or less, it's a thing over time, right? And it's not just a sprint. So you have to chill a bit and see. They are getting better every season. You see, sometimes you think, okay, if they play like that, 60 games of the regular season, they will win game 55 of that games if they play so good. But usually, it's trust the process. It's cool. I love that.
But the thing is, what I don't like though, I mean, the principle behind it, I like, but I don't like the way that Philly have hijacked that term and that phrase, and then attached it to the whole Sam Hinkie thing, and when they were tanking and losing for years. I don't like the way they've hijacked it, because really, people have been saying, coaches, players, like people have been saying or talking about the process for a very long time.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you put the work in and you see the process in work, and or you can as well, like it's a slogan as well to hide behind the slogan, right? Yeah, just trust the process. We are now winning 3 games more that season or something. The process is there. We are making progress and everything.
Exactly.
Like, because if you are getting in the thinking, okay, you just trust the process and everything. At some point you have to win more games as well, and just trust the work would be. I will call some guys at the Wolves and say them, let's make the slogan be trust the work, man. It's a good slogan.
No doubt. 2018, another 12 months has gone by. It's kind of mad. It's just the way time is accelerating.
Man, that's crazy to me as well. Like, especially when I was about before Christmas, I flew home from Barcelona to Bochum to Germany. And I was like 2 days before, I was thinking, well, fuck, I need Christmas presents. Christmas is like almost there, and now the year's over. But I think, in my opinion, there are like two kind of people, or two kind of scenarios. Either you do such a lot of things and the year is finally over, and you think, where has the year? How could it be that the year is over already? Or you didn't work at all, and the year's over, and you think, what the fuck, the year's over, I lost the year more or less, right?
True.
But yeah, obviously in between there are as well things, but to me, obviously, most of the time there are like two ways of thinking. Either you think, fuck, what did I do that year? I did want to do more or something, or you think, well, what, the year's over? I was just working all day, all night, and everything, and then the year's over, and you're okay with it, and you did the best, and that's more or less my aim for the years, always. Yeah.
I hear that. I think I'm probably more on that side. I always feel like some part of me always feels like I could have done more.
That's a disease. Like, don't talk about me with that, man. Like I have because you usually when we are speaking about New Year's resolution, either like in general or basketball, it's a good thing to write them down, like your goals in general or your New Year's resolution. That what I never did in my life, I think, because when I thought it's time to make new goals or write something down, I did it. Not I didn't wait, but obviously it can be, or it can help to start. But writing things down in general is a good way, or helps, like 30, 45% or something, like a high number to make it more probable to achieve your goals. And as you said, you didn't achieve everything, or you could have worked more, and I have the same, like you put down goals and deadlines and everything, and in the end you think, what the fuck, like I did miss that, and I did miss that, and I didn't work enough in that time and everything. But as long, like as John Wooden, the coach, said, like as long as you do the best, you're successful.
No doubt. And I hear that, and I agree with that. And as long as you feel like that somewhat, then you're good, despite that disease. I always think
man.
I feel like I could have done a little bit more. And it's not necessarily an output thing, because I think measuring output as your definition of success can be dangerous and tricky, and it can be misleading.
Yeah.
Because it's funny, just going back into the whole process, trust the process, or as Americans say, process. It's the same thing, where the fruits of your labor might not be instantly visible. So it's not about output per se, it's more about input. And if you can measure your input, like John Wooden said, and say to yourself, okay, well, I did what... It's funny, not even to quickly swerve off, but I saw an interview this week, or just a couple of days ago, that was with LeBron, and they were asking him about losing to the Warriors and stuff, and his response, more or less, was that, okay, yes, clearly I was upset, devastated and all the rest, that losing, and I've lost in 5 finals and all of that, but in the bigger, grander scheme of things, in the big picture, I mean, my family, my little daughter growing up, etc., seeing those things go well is more important to me, and it makes me realize that as much as I do love it, it is still a game.
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
So putting things into perspective, and that's been, there were various panel shows arguing, okay, does this mean he's not dedicated to winning?
Man, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Does this mean he's already given up because he feels he can't beat Golden State? And I'm like, no, it doesn't mean that per se. And what's interesting, someone said, I can't remember who it was now, but someone said, the fact is, can you look at what he did? And I can make the same argument for what Westbrook has been doing with the Thunder, because people say he's not a winner and he can't win, and that's why KD left him and all of this. Can you truthfully look at what he's done, his effort, and say he did not do everything he could in his power to make them win?
Yeah.
And when you look at the performances, there's no way you can say he didn't do that. So therefore, I can understand how he is at peace with the fact that they lost, even if he doesn't like it.
Yeah, like to me, like I think 2 years ago or 3 years ago when I first watched the John Wooden TED Talk, I think it is, and they put out his definition of success. That is, in general, I can't cite it, or I can't make the quote, but in general, it's like do your best and you never can do more, and that's success. And I 100% agree with that. And coming back to New Year's resolutions or year resolutions or writing your dreams on a paper, if you do your best, no one can do more than that. And yeah, in my thinking as well, if you say to LeBron you don't love the game or something because he's telling you, man, I'm happy that my daughter is fine and I'm giving my family the life they deserve and everything, like always like that are the most important points in life, like family, friends, and if they are good, and you should always be grateful for that. And I think sometimes we are losing perspective, or like it happens to me, like not achieving enough or not working hard enough and everything. But in the end, we all can do some kind of leisure things as well, like talking to all the people that are so crazy, like you and me, Aaron. Because we know each other. But just doing your best is always everything you can do usually.
Yeah, no doubt. And I tried my best to take maybe 2 days or something to try and switch certain things off, because when you get that, that kind of obsessive, that Mamba mentality, because my brain doesn't stop, so I'm always thinking on that. Like you said, my evaluation, I mean, this is a good time for people with New Year's resolutions to do like a proper audit of their life of their life this year, of the last 12 months and stuff. But like you said, I generally do that at different times. So I do that with, as well. I forgot the name you have for it, but we do the same thing.
Birthday principle,
There you go, right.
There you go.
Exactly. So I work with the birthday principle. So really, your new year is your birthday.
Yeah.
That's when you were born, right? So then there's a year, from the day you're born, there's 12 months or 365 days. That's a year. That's actually your new year.
Yeah.
In reality.
Yeah.
So that's what I generally do, or I use other forms of measurement. Like 2 months ago, it was the anniversary of B-Ball Breaks, and I had to think about, okay, since I started doing a lot of stuff, what's happened, who have I met, what have I been able to achieve, what have I learned, which is a very important aspect to me. And, just things like that. So I won't be making any New Year's resolution, because I think when you are tapped into the kind of ritual of it that everyone is partaking in, you kind of lose the essence behind why you're doing it. And that's why a lot of people tend to kind of fall off the map after a month.
Yeah, I think that's as well, like, because if I write down on my birthday new aims or new goals for myself, or doesn't matter the date, whatever, I put it down, I do it for me, myself, and I put the paper back in the bag, or I don't know, I put it away. And on the other hand, if I do it on the 1st of January, I'm maybe will post it somewhere or something to show it. Or on the other hand, other people will ask it, because it's a topic. There are always topics, because we are all social creatures, and whatever is hot on the internet or at the culture in general, we are talking about this. So people will ask, "Oh, you." No, I will. That's the thing. Okay, right now, New Year resolutions. What I hate about New Year resolutions is all the people that join my gym.
Of course, that's a famous one.
Yeah, and 2 months later, I don't see them. And they could just stay away from the 1st January. But yeah, that's another topic. But yeah, the New Year resolutions, we share the same principles. To me, it's the same. On my birthday, I'm looking back on the last birthday I had, looking at the people that are celebrating with me, looking at the people that don't celebrate with me that year, and other dates that are special to me. And especially if you have some dates, you think back then I look like, okay, now 6 years ago was that kind of thing that happened. And then I have a good measurement. What I learn through the years, and looking even not just 1 year back, but a lot of years back. And that's a good way that works for me.
Yeah, I haven't got any New Year's resolution. For me, it's just to keep going as I have been going, and just to continue every day. Maybe people should do New Days resolutions.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to continue to strive to do your best. It's more useful.
Yeah, to me as well. So cool. Like we are talking about New Year's resolutions, and people were thinking that we gonna put out our New Year resolutions, but we are not making anyone. So no resolutions. No.
No, no resolutions, because it's not for the new year. And that's the other thing. Again, I don't want to totally just shit on the whole thing. You know what I mean? I was trying to find better vocabulary.
But you didn't find it.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. I don't want to do that because it's like many things. It's a tool. It's a process, a method. It's a device. It's something you can use to get something positive back. So I don't want to do that. But you know, with the whole New Year's resolution thing, I think the trap is that subconsciously you think that when the clock strikes 12, everything's going to change. Yeah. And as we know, going back to what we were saying about the true meaning behind the so-called the process and trusting the process, that's the true essence behind that is the fact that nothing doesn't just arrive in a day.
Yeah.
It doesn't, it doesn't go like that. Nothing goes like that.
And I think,
and eventually you will see the results of the work you're doing.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. Like I wanted to add, because right now I get the idea back. That the main problem with New Year resolutions is that you say, okay, the clock is ticking and we have a new year, and now I never worked out in my life, but next week I will go 5 times to the gym, and that's like it's not no process. It's like a curve that's going from 0 to 100 in less than a second. Like, it's crazy, and that's the main reason why a lot of New Year resolutions are failing, right? Because you can't. The processes are tiny steps and not going into
massive
all in.
Leaps.
Yeah,
going all in, and it's crazy. It's funny because someone asked me, or somebody asked for someone else asked me, okay, what kind of regime do you do at the gym? Tell me stuff to do. And I'm like, I can't tell you that. I need to know, and you need to give me some info. I need context. I can't just tell you what it is. And then I learned, okay, this person doesn't go gym, hasn't been going to the gym. So I said, well, and they were saying, tell me what you do. I'm like, well, I can't tell you what I do because I do this. So, I mean, I've been working out for some time now. And not only that, first of all, everybody's body is different anyway. Yeah. But I need to know, how often do you go gym? Right? If you're coming from 0, you can't do what I'm doing. What kind of time do you have to go to the gym? And that's the thing, just don't be so, there's no one size fits all. I think people just have to be more realistic. And then, like you said, just wait it out. Or like John Wooden says, I'm going to go to your article now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wrote about the top 5 rules to become a successful human, right?
Yeah.
By John Wooden. Number 3 was have faith and be patient.
Yeah.
You must have
Big
faith,
one.
believe that things will work out as they should, providing we do what we should.
Yeah, exactly. John Wooden was a great man. He a very wise man. Yeah.
So, it's as simple as that, really. So, yeah, I don't like New Year's resolutions. I don't have any New Year's resolutions.
Me
My
neither,
New
me
Year's
neither.
resolution is to not have any New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I will copy you.
No doubt. But yeah, just a little quick one today. Nothing crazy. Just want to say shout outs to all our people. A shout out to our usual guys that are also on the pod. Philip, Julian, Gabs, Kevin will be coming back, even though you've turned pro out here. Yeah, and shout out to all our peeps everywhere across the globe. Basketball Breaks family, Barcelona,
Yeah.
Germany, in Bochum.
Yeah, my guys in Bochum, yeah.
Yeah, to shout out all those guys. We've got some people out in Australia, got a couple heads in the US, Senegal, Latvia, Lithuania. Shout out to all our peeps, the Philippines. Yeah, man, that's how we do. Real global. So Happy New Year to everybody, whether or not you have a New Year's resolution or not. But, just keep going, man. Just keep it real positive. And it's interesting that the word is resolution. And normally when we refer to resolution, we're talking about seeing and vision. So just keep your eyes open, just stay alert, stay awake, and just live life. Because that's what it's here for. Just enjoy that life.
Yeah, man. Nice words. I will just add, stay healthy and always work out to stay healthy. Play a lot of basketball, have a lot of fun and love, share love and positivity, and then you will have a happy life and will be more successful with the New Year's resolutions as well.
No doubt. I echo that 100%. As we do, let's say adios.
Adios.
Va bien.
Yeah. Igualmente. All that good stuff. That's it.
Basketballbreaks.com. Keep it locked.
For people who who love basketball breaks to discuss and to engage like-minded basketball international people.